Hello everyone. So today I have come back with 10 more words, and if time permits, we are going to do 10 more words like we did yesterday so that we are able to catch up with the lost time. And so how is everybody doing? How are you guys? What did you do today? Did you revise the words we studied till now? And you should do that. But any which ways, I'm going to have a revision day for most of the words that we have studied till now, and we are going to revise all of those in that. So today we are going to do Unit 6 from Barron's GRE book. So yeah, grab your pens, pencils, notebooks, books if you have any, and let's learn 10 more words. Okay, so let me delete these words from the whiteboard and make it Unit 6. Unit 6. Okay, so the first word is appellation. A double P E L L A T I O N. Appellation. So it means name. So the example sentence is the discovery of the bones of a person with the appellation Ken Kennewick Man in the state of Washington in 1996 has raised important questions about who the earliest people to populate America were. So, very clear. So, the name was found on the name Kennewick Man in the state of Washington in 1996. So it was found on the bone, written on the bones of a person. So appellation means name, Name. Let me turn off my heater. That's okay. Okay, so because it's very cold out here, so I have put the heater on just nearby, so it's making a loud sound behind me. So let me turn it off because it must be like kind of annoying. So okay, I guess now I am clearer. Okay, so the next word is apposite. 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 So it means strikingly appropriate and relevant. So the example sentence is the writer searched two dictionaries and a thesaurus before finding the perfectly apposite word he was looking for. Strikingly appropriate and relevant. Okay, so the next word is apprise. Apprise. Apprise means to inform. So Nadine Kohodas, Nadine Kohodas's biography of the blues singer Dinah Washington keeps the reader apprised of the racism Black Americans had to endure. To apprise means to inform. So next is approbation. Approbation. It means praise, approval. So the example sentence is the Congressional Medal of Honor is the highest approbation an American soldier can receive. So it is a praise and approval and honor. So, see, you also got to know that the Congressional Medal of Honor is the highest praise or approbation an American soldier can receive. So, yeah, it's good knowledge even through the sentences that we are going through from Barron's GRE book. So, next word is appropriate. 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 Now, this is a very common word. It means to take possession for one's own use, confiscate. So so the example sentence is the invading army appropriated supplies from the houses of the local people. It means confiscated the supplies. Okay. So next word is apropos. Apropos. Apropos means relevant. So the example sentence is apropos of nothing, the speaker declared that the purpose of life is to love. Yes, everybody needs that, and everybody should like and love the humans around them, and this will give them a lot of happiness. So, without being too preachy and philosophical, let me move ahead. Okay, so the next word is Arbesque. Can anybody say what is that? Arbesque. Arabesque. So arabesque means ornate design featuring intertwined curves, a ballet position in which one leg is extended in back while the other supports the weight of the body. So the example sentence is the ballerina stunned the audience with her perfectly executed arabesque. So it is a stance that majorly the ballerinas take while dancing. Okay. So next word is archaeology. Archeology. So archaeology means the study of material evidence of past human life. So the example sentence is carbon 14 dating is of great use in archaeology because it can determine the age of specimens as old as 35,000 years, but it is of less use in geology because most of the processes studied in this field occurred millions of years ago. Oh, so see, you just got some information as well from the sentence. So the maximum age of a specimen that can be determined using carbon 14 dating is 35,000 years. But in geology, most of the processes studied in this field occurred millions of years ago. So it's not of much relevance for geologists. So next is so there is a small box in the book which talks about the terms used in the from the arts, sciences and social sciences while making the example sentence. So like carbon 14 dating. Carbon 14 dating is basically determining the actual or relative age of an object, of a natural phenomenon, or of a series of events through the use of the isotope carbon 14, which occurs naturally. It is a process which you talk about and learn in while studying science. So if anybody is interested in that, maybe they can just look up about it in Google and find more about it. Okay, so sticking to the agenda of the day, we are learning the vocab. So the next word is ardor. Ardor, ardor or ardor, which means great emotion or passion. So the example sentence is the 20th century American poet Wallace Stevens said, "It is the unknown that excites the ardor of scholars, that is, the passion of scholars, who in the known alone would shrivel up with boredom." Very clear, right? So the next word is going to be arduous. Arduous. Arduous means extremely difficult, laborious. So the example sentences the task of writing a research paper is arduous, but if it is broken down into logical steps, it becomes less daunting. So yeah, we are through 10 words for the day. And I'm not really sure if I should pick up 10 more words, but I will try to. Okay, so let's move on to doing unit 7 as well. Right now we just did unit 6. Unit 7. So the first word is argot, ARGOT. It means a specialized vocabulary used by a group. The example sentence is writers of crime fiction often use the argot of criminals and detectives to create a realistic atmosphere. So argot means specialized vocabulary used by a group. It's like you have your own vocabulary. Haven't you played that game in which you just change a letter in a word with some other letter and then you talk about it, talk, with your friends. So it's like your own special vocabulary that you have created for some secret what discussion, but that is between friends, and here we're talking about criminals. Nonetheless, move on to another word. Arrest, ARREST. Arrest means to stop, to seize. Temporary arrest of the patient's respiration made it easier for the doctor to perform surgery on him. Clear. Next word, artifact, ARTIFACT. Artifact means item made by human craft. So the example is Marxist contend that appreciation of art has declined because capitalism has trained people to perceive human artifacts as commodities and has alienated people from nature, their true humanity, and their creations. So there's a small box which talks about the terms from the arts, sciences, and social sciences. So, Marxist, a follower of Marxism. So, the political and economic philosophy of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. So, what is Marxism is basically that box describes that what is Marxism. It was a philosophy developed by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, and then people who follow it are called as Marxist. So, good information. In Marxism, the concept of class struggle plays a central role in understanding society's inevitable development from bourgeois oppression under capitalism to a socialist and ultimately classless society. So they follow some ideology that is being talked about here. And thank you, Adil. Thank you. Thanks that you love the stream. And please do like and subscribe and join it again. So let's move on to learning another word. Next is artless, ARTLESS. Artless means guileless, natural. So the example sentence here is the source of the meaning of artless and guileless is the poet John Dryden, who wrote of William Shakespeare in 1672. Such artless beauty lies in Shakespeare's wit. Amazing. I mean, this is a beautiful sentence. I mean, you can memorize it and maybe sometimes while sitting among your friends or writing an essay, you can write it. Such artless beauty lies in Shakespeare's wit. Natural. Artless is natural. So next is ascetic. The spelling is ASCETIC. Ascetic means one who practices self denial. So, the example sentence is the writer's ascetic lifestyle helped her to concentrate on finishing her novel. So it means one who practices self denial. Basically, it's like following a more stoic kind of a lifestyle. So the noun is asceticism, and one tradition of asceticism derives from the belief that the body is fundamentally bad and must be subjugated to the soul. Some more philosophical understanding of the word ascetic, uh, or asceticism in its noun form. So there is a small box which talks about the terms from the arts, sciences, and social sciences. You can read about it. So we move on to the next word, asperity. Asperity. Asperity means severity, harshness, irritability. So the example sentences: in his autobiography, Gerald Trivet, the British writer, composer, artist, and aesthete, recounts a humorous incident. Many years later, when I was sketching in Rome, a grim looking Englishwoman came up to me and said with some asperity, asperity, harshness, irritability, severity, I see you are painting my view. Okay, so you got it. So the next word is aspersion. Aspersion. Aspersion means slander, false rumor. So the example sentence is: the Republic of Singapore is a young democracy, and its leaders often respond strongly to journalists and others who cast aspersions, slander, false rumor on their integrity. Okay, so maybe it'll be a good idea to just go on Wikipedia, know a little more about Singapore, and read about it. And next word is assiduous. Assiduous. Assiduous means diligent, hardworking. Like you all guys are, right? Sitting with me, looking at the video, and learning new words every day. So, assiduous, hardworking, right? Diligently studying. So, the example sentence is: the assiduous people of Hong Kong live in a territory with one of the highest per capita incomes in the world. Okay, you got it. So, assuage, Assuage. Assuage means to make less severe. So the example sentence is: on November 21, 1864, during the Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln wrote the following in a letter to Mrs. Bixby of Boston, who had lost 5 sons in battle. I pray that our Heavenly Father may assuage the anguish of your bereavement and leave you only the cherished memory of the loved and lost, and the solemn pride that must be yours to have laid so costly a sacrifice upon the altar of freedom. So basically, it's trying to, alleviate somebody's pain, to bring it down, to make it less severe in a manner. So the next word is astringent. Astringent. Astringent means harsh, severe. So the example sentence is: Bob tends to nick himself when he shaves, so he uses an astringent aftershave to stop the bleeding. Now, this is a noun form, so um, mm, yeah, so astringent is let me find another sentence for you guys. For the word astringent. Um, okay. Okay, so the example sentence that is given here is in the form of a noun. So you might want to look at it in the form of an adjective or something where it means severe or harsh. So, yeah, that's about it. Let me see. Let me find a sentence. Okay, I got it. So in the Google, when I Googled the sentence for astringent as an adjective, I find the sentence, the sauce was way too astringent for my taste as I dislike bitter flavors. So you got it, right? It's astringent to my taste. It's harsh or severe. So another sentence is okay. Another sentence is for the use of for use of this word in the form of noun, like the astringent was used for cleaning acne-prone skin, something like that. Okay. So yeah, we did Unit 6 and Unit 7 from Barron's GRE book. So you might want to grab that book and take take down the notes from what we are studying today or as well, and catch up with me in terms of studying the vocab. So thanks for joining in, thanks for watching the video and learning with me. So I hope you join me back again, and please like and subscribe, and see me and see you again. Bye bye, good night.